Hey there folks, it is me, RandomJosh, and I'm back again with another Face Mask Friday video. And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, but still kind of similar. So I wanted to do a bit of a full face using one particular product, and I thought, why not go with Primark. So full face of Primark makeup. So originally this was actually inspired by my auntie buying me this Contour Glow contour and highlighting powder kind of thingy. I don't remember if I've ever properly used it. I feel like I've swatched it a little bit at some point, but always wanted to do a video doing like actual Primark makeup, so I went out and got some. So it's gonna be a bit of a weird video, basically. Okay, so first up, we do not have any primer. I don't know whether Primark do primers or if I was just unlucky and I didn't find any, so I'm just gonna use my El Maquillage primer just because I do want to give it a fighting chance. Oh, God, wow, that looks good, honey. Priming. Now, to also help, I've also got my Beauty Bay brushes, because I'm not gonna lie, my other brushes are a little bit junky. So I've got like a load of these bad boys out as well, just so that I've got an entourage of brushes to my disposal. Some of them I have used in the past, so they are a little bit dirty, but for the most part, they are clean. And it's mainly the face brushes that I wanted to use, just again to try and hopefully see what we're going with. So first things first, I've got my foundation here. So this was £5. This is the Double Coverage Matte Foundation, Long Wear, Matte Finish, Oil-Free, Hyaluronic Acid. It also is apparently SPF 15, and this is in the shade Vanilla, so I'm hoping I didn't want to go too dark or too light, so I was hoping that this is kind of like the nice mid-ground, but we will soon find out, I guess. This might be the absolute worst shade of like life, and it's a bit of a weird one because it's like this kind of glass bottle, which I believe you just like pour out. Yep, great. I can smell the SPF for sure. I mean, the shade on my hand doesn't look too bad, so we hope. Got my mirror. Let me just hopefully pour a little bit more. I don't really know. I've never done one that pours. Oh shit, yep, there we go, there it comes. Jesus Christ, hopefully that's not too much. I've got like a massive clump on my hand now. That is quite a lot on my hand actually. I don't think I need this much at all, but we'll find use for it, I'm sure. Oh, okay. I mean, the colouring is actually quite a nice match. I might need to bring the camera in a little bit closer, but I feel like it did cake up a little bit there, but it seems to be okay. Like, it's definitely not a foundation that you can hide. I'm really getting the element of the SPF in there, I can't lie. That kind of SPF, I don't want to say flavour, but like smell, I guess. I mean, let me just bring you into this experience. It's not terrible. It's not. Like, visually, from here, it's not terrible. Did I miss a tiny hair? There's like a tiny hair there that I've missed while I've been shaving. Disgusting. But To be honest with you, I feel like mostly it's because of the clean brushes. It's probably looking a little bit nicer than sometimes my makeup can do. Because clean brushes really do make one hell of a difference. And I mean, if we really want to get nitpicky, let's look at that's without foundation, that's with foundation. It's a little bit darker on the neck, but then again, I feel like I have a really pale neck, so you know, problems. Which also makes like life really difficult when trying to figure out what foundation to actually go with, because sometimes, like, obviously I can't see like the back of my neck, so there's gonna probably be like lines and shit where makeup is not completely seamless blended, but you know, it is what it fucking is. Work for a £5, I mean, it did the job. I can't complain over much. And then for concealer, I found these foundation and contour sticks. To be honest with you, was so scared about the darker shade, because I was like, that can really, you know, be a bit of a wobbly one. And to be honest, I didn't actually realise that these were contour sticks. So let's see if I can open this up. Finally cracked it open. But yeah, this is in the shade Ivory. So it's kind of like one of those stick thingies. I'm hoping, I think this is like literally the lightest one that they owned. So I'm hoping it's reasonable, we'll see. I mean, it kind of goes on pretty what you'd like expect, especially being like a foundation stick technically as well. Like, she's gonna be thick, you know. I just find I can't really get the control that I'd normally like when doing things like this. And I feel like a lot of product is absolutely coming out from this. But do you know what? It is what it is. And we're just gonna go hard. Let's go big. Why not? I mean, I'm just gonna use this again and see what we get. Seems to blend in quite okay. Quite easy to blend, which is nice. I'm worrying about this area now that I'm seeing how this is working, because I have put quite a bit on. So I'm thinking, yeah, this is gonna look really cakey now. Whoops, that's my own fault, so. But we'll trust the process and make whatever we can work out of this. It's, this is exactly why as well I didn't want to do, I was a bit worried about the contour stick, because if I use my normal technique of how I do my contouring, like, I would change the entirety of the shade of my face, so, because like this is just spreading everywhere. So a little goes a long way, which is nice to know. Probably a good thing. But I have literally ended up now with basically pale face, which was not the bloody look that I was going for. But it's okay, we can hopefully fix this, we'll see, we'll see. Oh Jesus. So though I didn't get any contour shades, I did have this, which is a blush stick, I assume. Cream blush, weightless cream blush with vitamin E. That's quite interesting. This is £2.50 and this is Sahara Sunset. Well, this is quite a nice shade, so we'll see. Oh, fabulous. So straight away the fucking thing somehow managed to break. So that's great for my life. Let's see if I can somehow resurrect this. It might have just been that someone has somehow managed to squeeze it the whole way up, or it's just shit and it just does not want to latch in. I mean, it's latched in kind of now. Oh, problematic. It's not looking good, Primark, but let's try it. I'm really nervous to put too much on after that fiasco. Is that literally dragging? Just getting all my thingy on it, but oh well. It might help ease some of it off, so I'm just gonna try and like get roughly a little bit. Like, I don't want to go too crazy, but like, it is a nice shade, so I'll give them that. But literally, it's just my bloody concealer's coming off. I'm gonna just target a little bit more colour and pressure there. We'll see if this is going to survive, basically. At least we have a little bit of colour. I mean, fucking on camera, that colour is gone. IRL, there's like a tiny bit of colour still there, so I'm not mad about it. Like, it just doesn't want to show on camera. I think maybe the lights are fucking it up, because I don't have any filters, I don't believe, on my camera, but I do enjoy the shade of it. Again, you can't really apparently see it, but you know, the shading is nice, but maybe that's just because it's near non-existent. Sure, for $2.50. So up next I have some loose baking powder. Reduces shine, soft matte finish, buildable coverage, oil free. This is just translucent powder. I think we bloody need it. This makeup is so fucking oily and wet. Okay, we're getting it out now. Here we go. Fuck it out. Made a bit of a state of myself, but you really have to whack it to get it out. And then you just end up with like a cloud of fucking powder everywhere. I mean, it has mattified it quite a lot. It is not as anywhere near as bloody shiny as it was just then. I mean, it's done what a powder is supposed to do, you know. Can't sit there and say I am ultimately gobsmacked. It's done its duty. Right, let's give this contour and glow a try. I think we need a bit of colour back in the face. I've literally just like put it in, it's like completely coated the brush. So this is likely going to be very messy. I'm trying so hard not to be too full on. Oh. I can start to soften and diffuse that out a little bit now. That's not terrible. It's a bit harder to work with again, but you know, it's manageable. This is where I'm going to end up with like, this isn't going to work for, yep, okay, I'm just going to accept it and we're going to move on. I'm going to try and get all the excess off and then I can try and, there we go. I mean, I'm not mad about this. I'm actually, I'm not living, but I'm not dead, so fun, right? It could certainly be worse. I feel like I probably had worse in my time. It's a little bit intimidating when it comes off quite chalky and dark and like leaves marks like that, but like if you actually just sit there for a second and just do a little bit of, you know, blending, it actually blends out quite nice. And then we also have the blush high pigment blusher. This is in Secrecy. This was only $1.50, so I can't lie. Hoping that the $1.50 isn't representative of this. And maybe we can actually get a little bit of colour in the face now. This does have like a gold shimmer to it as well, so like, we'll see. Do I want to use this brush? Yeah, we'll use this brush. I'm just going to use this one again. Oh, that is quite hefty. Ooh, she's pigmented. Well, just keep buffing, keep buffing. I've put it really close to my eye here as well, which is annoying me, but it's fine, it's fine. I'm doing it in this angled way just so that it kind of gives more lift than the fuller cheeks look, because I don't care for that look. It's really not picking that up on camera as much as it is IRL, honestly. It's, I mean, luckily the shimmer within it doesn't seem to be really there, but she is there. So I guess we come to eyes now. So I've got this Sunset eyeshadow palette. There was like this and like a nudie one as well. There was quite a lot of eyeshadow palettes, to be fair, but I just saw this one and I thought it's quite warm, neutrally shades, and with the other products I was picking up, I thought it would be, you know, a warm look, so we'll go warm. Fab, it came with a little annoying gross, like the spongy applicators, but you have it. They're quite nice shades there. Let's take this kind of somewhat nudie, not the lightest, but somewhat light shade. Just gonna mark that over. I feel like some of the creams and stuff are still like sat there and like wet. Like the creams are just not sitting, that we've got all over the fucking face, which is quite disturbing. Also looks like there's stuff in my eyebrows now. I just feel like this is just not, I think because the base isn't wonderful, a lot of the other bits are just going to be a bit cray-cray, but we'll work with it. I'm sure we can pull something out of this. Let's go with a slightly darker shade and see. Hopefully this isn't, oh, that is quite orangey. Fuck. Just kind of taking that through the crease. Sometimes though, like, if you've got good tools, you can still sometimes salvage some of these cheaper products, you know? I'm gonna risk taking this like deep shade here. I mean, all these shades have been coming out a lot darker than I thought they would have. This was not really much of an exception, although it blends okay. I mean, it kind of looks a little bit patchy. It's giving, like, all these eyeshadows at the moment are giving me a little bit patchy shades, you know? They're not kind of looking like fluid. It's more bitty. But I mean, it's not terrible. And now let's, I guess, put a shimmer on top. I'm gonna just use my finger. too lazy. That was not a good face to pull. I mean, it's... This is the thing, like with shimmers, like you really want them to be like a bit more melt in, you know, the makeup, but when you've got bitty makeup that's kind of crumbling all over, I don't even know. We're not focusing a lot, so I apologise first of all, but I hope you can see it. It's just not great. Continuing on though with eyes, I've got this brow pomade creamy formulation high definition. This is in light brown. Really not sure how this is gonna go, but we're gonna try it. Right, let's... Oh, I'm scared. Okay. Oh my god, it's a fucking brush and then a little tub of thingy. Right, okay. I don't know if it's gonna be the right shade, but work. I mean, I did like an accidental drop there, but it will. I mean, we're really going for it here. So I'll say this, it's probably a product that, I mean, it's cool, not completely against it. It's like on camera from where I'm sitting anyway, it might look different when I actually go to edit this, and I might regret saying this. But I feel like it looks better on camera than it does in person. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm completely opposed to this product. I think it can work. And like, it's quite nice to have everything just concealed in one item. Only issue that I have with this kind of product is that obviously the brush you then can't really clean because of, you know, all the shit, but you know, work. Anyway, continuing with eyes, I have here the Fake It Electric Long Wear Lengthening Mascara. This is £3.50. Okay, interesting bottle shape there. What's the applicator like? Very bog standard applicator, but hey, if it's functional, I don't care. So I didn't get any lashes because I was like, ugh. I have so many lashes and I feel like it would almost be a sin to, you know. And I've used Primark lashes in the past and like, it really just wasn't giving me life like my normal ones do. And to be honest with you, sometimes I just prefer to just do this. So I guess it's just coating them black. It's not really giving me any, I don't know. Again, I'd say like if I was in that much of a pickle and I really needed something quick, I'm not gonna sit there and choose it as opposed to like some of my other mascaras, but it did the job. Okay, lips now. So I've got here their matte liquid lipstick and lip liner kit. Kind of a dupe, I guess, on the Kylie Jenner lip kits. We'll soon see what this is like though, I guess. Okay, I finally broke into that box there. So these are the shade Ballet. I don't know if they're both gonna just be called Ballet or if they have their own unique names. They don't seem to have any names. I mean, this almost feels like concealer bottle type, but I guess it's okay. Okay, so let's start the liner and lip them. Line these lippies. I'm literally like getting nothing off these. Like, it's just not overly pigmented, and I don't like to press them too hard because it's that kind of it's not like the what do you call it, waxy ones. It's more a cream one. I'm just not liking it, I won't lie. And like this shade wasn't even the lightest, which is why I kind of was like, I don't want to go for the darker shade, but like equally I don't want to go for the shade that's too light either. Oh god, I'm nervous for this. Oh, it smells weird. It kind of smells like candy. It's a weird smell. Okay. This isn't too bad. It seems to dry quite fast as well, which is nice. I mean, I'm not completely mad about the lip. It dries pretty quick down to like a matte shade, which is nice. Because like sometimes I find like when I'm applying certain lip glosses, they either just like sit there in that wet stage for really long. I mean, it's still transferring a little bit, but like she's looking pretty ready to go, you know. And then finally we have this highlight and glow palette. This is a 4-shade highlighter palette. To be honest, these do look pretty nice, so I give it to them for that. I'm kind of drawn to the two here. I'm gonna use this kind of more, I don't really know what to call this shade. Whatever it is, I'm gonna use it. I didn't feel okay yet. No, there is some on there. Oh, hello. That's nice. Could apply a little bit better. Like, I feel like they're just, these products are a little bit dry and like bitty kind of shade on top as well. Because we're going extra today. We are. Why not? Right, so I mean we've pretty much got to the end now. That is all the products that I have. What a journey. I feel like a lot of the so cream based products, the so like the foundation, the concealer / contour, and the blush as well, I feel like they are very, very heavy products, so little goes a long way, which can sometimes be a little bit difficult, especially again with like the stick products, to really like hone in on where you want to go. But I mean, it's not a terrible look, I would say. It's like passable. I would not normally, like this is where everyone's gonna like go and hunt down looks of me looking like this exactly. But like some of the products are actually passable. The eyeshadow was just not for me personally. I like the matte shades were manageable, but I feel like, you know, when you're working with a glitter, you really need it to like go on smoothly, and that just did not go on smoothly at all. Mascara, I'd use it again. The brow product I'd probably use again because I actually kind of do like them. Like the more that they're sitting on, like I'm kind of growing to like them a little bit more. But the foundation, again, if I'm in that much of a pickle, maybe, but I wouldn't go and buy it again. I just feel like I have so many better products that I could use, you know. Normally I would have also finished with setting my face, but I don't feel like setting this fucking makeup. I want to get it off my face ASAP because it feels very heavy. Anyway there folks, thank you so much for sticking tuned with today's video. I hope you have enjoyed, if that's what we were going to call it today. If if you have, of course, head on down below, click on that subscribe button, join the family for more chaos and looks. But yeah, if you would, for whatever reason, be interested in any of these products, I will try and list all of them down below. They're from Primark, so like hit and miss, you can't order online, but I will be making sure to note down like namings and shades and things like that for you all. But yeah, thank you again, and I will see each and every one of you folks in the next video. Peace out.